What's a trigger link and how can it help you increase your efficiency and eventually scale your business? My name is Pamela Dale, your GHL gal. Stay with me. I'm going to break them down. So one of the most powerful features inside of High Level is something called trigger links. And I'll never forget the time I finally figured them out. Maybe you too are investigating them. In this video here, I'm going to break them down for you and go into the editor and show you around. But first, let's talk high level. What are trigger links? They really offer you a unique way to interact with people. And it's kind of a sneaky little thing that you can set up in the back. So a trigger link is essentially a URL that you're going to set up inside of a quote unquote trigger link inside of High Level. So if you have a lead magnet or you have an appointment or you have something going out in an email that you wanted to see, have they clicked on that? Have they had a look at something? That's what trigger links will do for you. This allows you to customize a lot more of your interactions with your clients if you know they clicked on something or if you know they haven't. Let's jump into High Level and show you around. So when you come into High Level, you're going to see trigger links in two different areas. The first is under conversations. You'll see them here. And also if I click on marketing, you'll see them here as well. And if I open it up, it's going to bring me to the same place. So very, very powerful. They look very similar, right? One is under conversations and one is under marketing. Now you can see here that I've set up 3 different links. You can set up any link that you would like, remembering, of course, that the trigger links need to be in emails. So very, very important, or in the conversations for you to see where that's how they're going to be tracked. So if I have an appointment and I want to track whether or not someone showed up for that appointment, what I'm going to do is put my appointment Zoom link in here. So I won't send my Zoom link out in all of the emails. What I'm going to do is I'm going to send the trigger link or the link for the Zoom call 30 minutes before my appointment. And this is going to tell me whether or not someone has actually showed up for the appointment. So what I can do then is, here is my appointment Zoom link, and you can see it's not a real link, but you would put in a real link. And then what I'll do is I'll come over here to automations, and I'm going to create a workflow, and that trigger link I can have as a trigger here. So if I go trigger link clicked, and then I'm going to filter based on that trigger link. So it was my appointment Zoom link, and of course I'm going to put appointment Zoom link, trigger link, I guess Zoom trigger link click, that makes sense. And then I can do just about anything from here. The first thing would be my update appointment status. I would update that automatically to showed. And then I could notify someone, I could send an email, I could simply just have it update the contact. I could do all sorts of things. All of these actions here are available to you. So what I want you to kind of see is, what is it that you would like to know that someone's clicked on? One of the things that I do is, let's go back into that one, and I will have a form filled out, right? So lead magnet form. And then what I will do is inside of that email, there's no forms in here, but inside of that email, I'm going to do, let's send an email, and I'm going to put, here's your download, downloadable, whatever, right? Download. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight it. Now, if you click trigger links, that's not what we want at the moment. What we're going to do is we're going to go here and we're going to choose from our link list. And this will be, just say, for example, this was our lead magnet. Now, as soon as someone fills this out, I can be notified, right? So let's save that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an internal notification, right? If that trigger link was clicked. So there's a little bit more if then and etc. going on as well. But I would really love to hear your ideas around how is it that you could use trigger links. I love them for my downloads. Then I know someone has opened it and I speak to them differently because they've opened that download, email with that download. I think the most powerful piece of the trigger link is the personalization. And also, it really gives you valuable insights into customer behavior. You can see if someone's downloaded a guide, say, for example, and they clicked on it 7 times, it will send you 7 internal notifications. Somebody's really interested in that. Or somebody, who knows, right? But you can kind of get 7 times, maybe a bit excessive. But it's really, really powerful to see what it is your clients are doing and how you may be able to speak to them differently. This is going to help you interact better with your clients, and it's also going to give you all those valuable insights if they're not opening that lead magnet, or they are, and if they're opening it multiple times. Very, very powerful for you to know. Gives you maybe some next steps in your business. I think by fully understanding and leveraging trigger links, you can really take your business to the next level. See you on the next video.